I'm Tony Dowd, Operations Quarry Manager of South Taranaki Quarries at Whanuku Road, Waideacre Road and Nukamaru, which are our three sites. So we're at South Taranaki Quarries, Whanuku Road plant. We're producing at the moment through the Keys track a screen pit metal coming out the side and an all-in crushed for the feed of the Metso Gap 65 or even 4. I've come from a corporate background within Windstone Aggregates, was in that business and around that business for 35 years and learned a lot of my background for quarrying and business case scenarios in the roles I've had in that job. I then came to South Taranaki Quarries, and within the first 6 months we had the opportunity to put a business case together to purchase a Keys track or a jaw crusher, which we went through the process of pricing that off every supplier out there, or most suppliers out there, and settled on the Keys track as the best option for our situation. The key drivers to that was the pre-screen for making the fines out the side, as you can see, and then the throughput and the technology within the machine for ease of clearing the crusher when it's blocked and adjusting the crusher from the seat of the digger. So opportunities the Keys track has brought to us has been versatile to make different products, but with our other gear on the site. So we can make feed product for our other gear in a very great hurry, like at 300 tonne per hour, and due to that we can reduce the amount of time we're producing each year, which one of the big opportunities that I believe that makes is that you can make more sound decisions around safety, because you're not rushing to try and get product out the gate. You've got time to think about the safety aspect, and when you're making decisions around safety, you're not taking shortcuts for production issues. The other things that it's opened up for us is we are now making a very consistent M4 base course, and we've been supplying a project this year on that of around about 20,000 tonne, and to date that's gone very, very well. Also, it's given us the opportunity to move to our other sites and start livening those up again. So we've got the ease and quickness of production here to get our product on the ground, and then we can move to the other sites and do the same there and have a completely mobile unit that goes around our sites. So if I'm talking about the production run we're doing here at the moment, that's the fines out the side of the belt, and we've got the jaw crusher set at 125. One of the main reasons for that is because the amount of fines coming out the side and the resource type that we have, you've got to slow the machine down slightly so that it will deal with the fines and not put too much fines in the second part of it. So if you slow the machine down properly, that's one of the main reasons why we've got the jaw a little bit closer, is to actually make the jaw work. Also, that has an advantage once we're putting it into our impactor, which it increases the production on a Gap 65 to our Metso machine to around about 200 tonne per hour, which is working quite well. We're still early days with 40 mil, but we're sort of getting good results to what we are targeting as South Taranaki Quarry. Looking back on the years that I've worked in the industry and working around different sites and everything, having a lot of old fixed plant, like 40 years plus old, which have been very productive machines in the time, but the technology that's in machines nowadays have made it so much easier and better to operate machines. And that's another thing I like about the industry, is the ever-evolving technology within the industry, and being able to produce with a similar or a little bit bigger jaw crusher nowadays, but produce at a much greater rate than what we could back in the early days that I've been in quarrying. And just the sheer ease of clearing and operating the machine, and it's just safer, everything's covered in and everything. It's just great for the industry to have these type of machines out there for the operations in New Zealand and around the world.